Good morning, children. Hope you all are fine. Today, let's do the enrichment activities of the fourth unit. We shall also do the grammar worksheet of the fourth unit. Okay? All of you, please take your textbook. Take page number 44. Enrichment activities for listening and speaking. Listen carefully. Listen carefully as your teacher reads out some sentences. Then write true or false. My dear children, I will read out a few sentences. Please listen to me carefully. Then you have to write whether these sentences are true or false. Okay, the blanks provided. Okay, let's start. Geeta is taking a shower. She loves splashing in the water. She also likes to sing in the bathroom. She does not want to come out. Her mother picks her up and wraps her in a towel. Then mother quickly dries Geeta and dresses her in her favorite red dress. That's it. Children, have you listened to me carefully? Okay, then write whether these sentences are true or false. Okay? It's a homework. We shall discuss the answers in the evening. Moving on to next question. Speak well. Work with a partner. Pretend that you're talking to her or him on the phone. You can ask your partner to visit you at home, play with you in the park, go to a friend's house. Children, just imagine that you are talking to one of your friends on phone. You can ask your friend one of these three things. Okay? You can write a conversation with your friend, asking your friend to visit you at home, play with you in the park, go to a friend's house. A model is given here. Let's read this conversation. Geeta. Hello Mayank. Will you come to my house to play today? Mayank. Yes, I would love to. Geeta. When will you come? Mayank. I will come at 4 o'clock. Geeta. That will be great. See you then. Mayank. Bye. So, this is a model of the conversation given in the textbook. I will give you two more models. Here it is. First conversation. So, the conversation is between you and your partner. The conversation is between you and your friend. You are asking your friend, hello, will you come to my home in the evening today? Partner. Yes, I would love to. You. When will you come? Partner. I will come at 5 o'clock. You. That will be fine. I shall wait for you. Partner. Bye. Okay. Then, second conversation. You. Hello. Will you come to play in the park? Partner. Yes, I will. You. Can you come after an hour? Partner. Yes, I shall quickly finish my homework. You. I will finish my homework too. See you after an hour. Partner. Bye. See children, I hope you have got an idea. This is a way to frame conversations. This is a way to make conversation. It's very simple. Just take this as a model and write a conversation in your notebook. Okay? Write a conversation in your notebook. You can either ask your friend to visit you at home or play with you in the park or go to a friend's house. Write the conversation in your notebook. If you find it difficult to write your own answer, then you can write the answer that I have given you now. Okay? You can write this in your notebook. I will ask you to read this during our Google Meet session. Conversation practice. A guest has come to Geeta's house. Her mother wants to offer her something to eat and drink. Read this conversation. Children, just imagine that a guest has come to our Geeta's house. And here we can see a conversation between Geeta's mother and the guest. Geeta's mother is receiving the guest and she wants to give the guest something to eat and drink. Let's read the conversation. I just made some tea. Would you like some? So Geeta's mother is asking the guest, I have made some tea. Would you like some? Yes, please. Thank you. Here you are. Geeta's mother is offering a tea to the guest. Then the guest is asking, could I have some sugar, please? Can you please give me some sugar? Then what does Geeta's mother say? Yes, of course. Yes, of course I will give you sugar. Thank you. Then Geeta's mother is again asking, would you like a biscuit? Yes, thanks. Okay, so this is a conversation between Geeta's mother and a guest she received at home. Children, you would have also received guests at home, haven't you? Then next time when some guests come to your house, you should receive guests in this way. Okay? Now, have a similar conversation with your partner. One of you can be a guest. Take turns to offer your guest something to eat and something to drink. Be polite. So you should use words politely. Okay, the tone should be polite. Use these words and phrases. Would you like to have? Have some. Thanks. How about some? No, thank you. Could I have some? See, you can use these words and phrases in your conversation with a guest. Okay? You are asked to prepare a conversation. Just imagine that you are the host and someone is coming to your house. You have got a guest at home. You have to prepare the lively conversation between you and the guest. Okay, this is an individual activity. Please write down your answer in your notebook. I will give you another model. You. Would you like something hot to drink? Partner. No, thank you. Could I have some juice instead? You. Yes, of course. Here is a glass of orange juice. Partner. Thanks. See, it's a very simple conversation. Just write a similar conversation in your notebook. I will ask you to read it during our evening class. Okay? If you find it difficult to write the answer in your own words, you can just copy this answer. Okay. Dear children, now please take page number 66 in your English textbook. Let's do the grammar worksheet of the 4th unit. Geeta's breakfast. Simple present and simple past. What do you mean by simple present? Simple present refers to actions or incidents or events that take place at present. Okay? ഇപ്പോൾ നടക്കുന്ന കാര്യങ്ങളെ, പ്രവൃത്തികളെ, സംഭവങ്ങളെ സൂചിപ്പിക്കുന്നതിനാണ് സിമ്പിൾ പ്രസന്റ് ടെൻസ് യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. ഫോർ എക്സാമ്പിൾ, Radha writes a letter. രാധ ഒരു കത്ത് എഴുതുന്നു. So the sentence denotes something that happens now, that happens in the present. ഇപ്പോൾ നടക്കുന്ന കാര്യങ്ങളെ സൂചിപ്പിക്കുന്നതിനാണ് simple present യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. Then what about simple past? Simple past refers to incidents or actions or events that have happened in the past. മുമ്പ് നടന്ന കാര്യങ്ങളെ, മുമ്പ് നടന്ന പ്രവൃത്തികളെ, സംഭവങ്ങളെ സൂചിപ്പിക്കുന്നതിനാണ് സിമ്പിൾ പാസ്റ്റ് ടെൻസ് യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ. റൈറ്റ് is a word in simple present. What is the past tense of write? Wrote. Then read is a word in simple present. What is the past tense of read? Read. See, present tense. Past tense of see is saw. Okay. Let's move on to a question. Fill in the blanks with the past tense forms of the words in brackets. We can see some words in brackets. We have to write down the past tense form of these words. First sentence, Krishna dash Hari in the park. Krishna dash, which is a word given in bracket? See. What is the past tense of see? Saw. Then next, Zeshan, Peter and Gopal dash football last evening. Play. We have to write the past tense form of play. What is the past tense of play? Played. P-L-A-Y-E-D. Please write it down in your textbook. Jal dash early for school, yet he was late. We should write the past tense of leave. Past tense of leave is left. L-E-F-T. Then the cat dash after the little mouse. The cat ran. Past tense of run is ran. I dash my grandparents on Sunday. The word given is meet. Past tense of meet, met. I met, M-E-T. I met my grandparents on Sunday. So the words given in brackets are in simple present tense, and we have written the past tense forms of these words. See, saw, play, played, leave, left, run, ran, meet, met. Okay. I will ask you this in the evening. Study well. Next, write the past tense forms of these verbs. Do. Past tense of do, did, D-I-D. Blink. Past tense of blink, blinked, B-L-I-N-K-E-D. Work. Worked, W-O-R-K-E-D. Dry. What's the past tense of dry? Drove, D-R-O-V-E. Get, got, G-O-T. Talk, talked, T-A-L-K-E-D. Come, came, C-A-M-E. Start, started, S-T-A-R-T-E-D. Visit, visited, visited. Take, took, T-O-O-K. Sing, sang, S-A-N-G. Tell, told, T-O-L-D. See, these words are in simple present tense, and we have written the past tense of these words. Learn it thoroughly. Okay. Next, look at the picture and fill in the blanks. Here you can see a picture What do you see in this picture? You can see two children playing and enjoying. Then it's a sunny day. You can see the sun. Then there are many flowers and butterflies. There are some birds or crows flying in the sky. Okay. There are some trees, bushes, plants and all. Now, 5 words are given below. Shines, bloom, run, fly, play. Using these 5 words, you have to fill in these blanks. Okay. 5 blanks are given. Using these 5 words, you have to fill in these blanks. The first one, the sun dash brightly. What's the answer? The sun shines brightly. I think this is a very easy question. You can do it on your own. Please choose the words from this box and fill in the blanks. Okay. Read what Ganesh wrote in his diary. Answer the questions below. See children, this is a diary written by Ganesh. Okay, let's read this diary and answer the questions based on this diary. 13 November 2020. When we write diary, we should definitely write the date. 13 November 2020. And we always write diary inside a box. We always draw a box. Yesterday, we celebrated Diwali. Manya and I visited our grandparents. In the evening, we lit diyas. It was great fun. Today, I made a family tree and pasted photographs. 14 November 2020. Today, we went to Rehan's house to celebrate his birthday. I loved the pineapple cream cake that his mother had made. So children, this is the diary entry of Ganesh. He has written the diary into days 13th November and 14th November. Children, do you have the habit of writing diary? It's a very good habit. You can record the events or incidents that happen in your life. Okay. You can write about the cheerful, happy incidents as well as the sad incidents in your life. Okay. If you haven't started writing a diary yet, you can start that practice. Okay. It helps to improve your language also. Anyway, now let's answer the questions given below. What did Ganesh do on 13 November 2020? What's the answer? What did Ganesh do on 13 November 2020? Ganesh on 13th November 2020, Ganesh made a family tree and pasted photographs. Ganesh made a family tree and pasted photographs. Please write it down in your textbook. Then, next question. What did he do on 14 November 2020? On 14 November 2020, Ganesh celebrated his friend Rehan's birthday. Full stop. Always remember to begin a sentence with a capital letter and end it with a full stop. Okay. Can you do the rest too on your own? Where did Ganesh go on 14 November 2020? What did he enjoy eating at his friend's house? Read this once again and write your answer here. Don't worry, I will give you the answer during our evening class. But you should try to find it on your own. Okay. Get ready for the evening class. Okay, children? Thank you for your patient listening. Have a nice day.